How to draw Disney characters easy. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to learn an easy way to draw Disney characters or any characters respectively. So let's get started. As you probably know that this channel focuses on digital art, and continuing this trend today I am painting it digitally. For doing so, I am using an iPad with Apple Pencil, and on the software side I am using Procreate. So let's just deep dive into it. Open Procreate and create a canvas. For reference, I am creating 16:9 1080p canvas. You can make canvas according to your needs. And here we go. Step number 1. Sketching. It is one of the most important ones in a character drawing. If your sketch is not good, no matter what you do, at last your drawings or end result will not be good. Don't worry, I am here to help you. First of all, download a reference from the internet, or you can download the same reference I am using in this video. The link is in the description. After you have downloaded a picture you want to use as reference, Procreate has a special feature for you, which is called a reference. What you have to do is click the wrench icon at the top left corner and under canvas, just here, reference. Once the reference tab is open on your canvas, click image icon and import the one you just want to use as reference. The good thing about reference tab is you can move it freely anywhere on the canvas by dragging from the handle present in the top middle of the reference tab. You can also resize it by dragging from one of the bottom corners. Now let's get back to the sketching. Do not start sketching right away if you are a beginner, because at last we want a perfect sketch, and for that I am going to show the easiest possible way. And that way is convert your reference into circles, or more precisely into a combination of different shapes. Now a question arises, how to do that? Can we just trace it over our reference? The answer is no. Tracing do not improve your drawing skills, and we are here to improve our drawing skills. But the question remains, what to do if tracing is not an option? The answer is estimation. Observe your reference and draw your first shape by estimation. After that, when you try to draw another shape, just compare its size and position with your first shape. Keep drawing shapes until finished. This method drastically improves your sketching skills, or at least maintain a correct ratio of your character. Once the shape part is done, start sketching. It is going to be a lot easier for you to sketch because you already have your basic shape layered down. But keep in mind to make shapes and sketching separate layers, because we will have to delete or hide the shapes layer. For sketching, use monoline brush under calligraphy section for evenly thick lines, and for making expressive lines you can use the studio pen under inking section. Once you are done with the sketching part, it's time for step number 2, which is coloring. Before coloring, open your layers section and delete or hide your shapes layer, and do one more thing. Make your sketch a reference layer. This is helpful if you do not want to color and sketch on the same layer, and it just gives you more flexibility. Once you are done with the coloring part, it's time for the final and our third step, which is drawing highlights and shadows. Now some of you might be thinking, are highlights and shadows even necessary? And the answer is hell yes. Highlights and shadows are just as important as a good sketch and good colors. You won't believe me? Let me show you this with an example. You have a circle in front of you. Now see the magic. By giving it some highlights and shadows, you can convert this plain circle into a sphere. Happy? Now let's go back to our drawing. But before drawing highlights and shadows, there is one thing to keep in mind, and that thing is direction of light. Let me make it easier for you. The direction from where the light is coming, or the parts of our character where the light is hitting, will be our highlights, and shadows occurs where there is no light. For easier understanding, make a virtual light source and draw lines that connects the edge of our character to the light source. Make sure that the lines are straight. Now extend those lines to the floor. As you can see, the parts of our character in front of the light source will be our highlights, and the parts of our character where no light is hitting will be our shadows. Keep in mind that highlights and shadows are always opposite to each other. And after doing all of the 3 steps, you have finally did it. You have created a beautiful character without tracing an outline. And at last, if you find this video helpful, then consider subscribing and do not forget to like, comment and share. I will catch you in my next video.